I know.
Yeah.
Let's see what we got. We are live, everyone. Who's on first? Sound check. We got brand new Wi-Fi outside. Let's see what's what today. Tom, how you doing? So anyone hopping on here? We didn't use the microphone today because we're actually in the water and that sort of doesn't work. But we have new Wi-Fi outside, actually. You can see it up on the pole. It's not attractive, but we just wanted to get it in today and see what was what. So everyone pop on, give us a little sound check if you don't mind, and then tell us where you're watching from, and we'll go from there. Sound is good. Thank you, Tom. All right, everybody. Chris, what's up? Tanya, hello. Francis. All right. Give everyone a few minutes. Sound is good. Is the feed freezing or anything like that? That's the other thing we're looking for. Sharon wants to be in your video. I don't know what button they hit that makes that happen.
I'm not
Sharon, I don't think you want to be in this video. Good sound from Windsor, Ontario. Stephen, thank you. Pamela, what's up? David, sound good. Beautiful, beautiful.
I feel like I'm experiencing a few drops.
Valerie, what's happening? Told you it was me. Let's see. Richard, what's up? All right. Ohio, feed is on point. All right.
Cool.
So, oh, beautiful. That's awesome. How's the water look? A little water check? Water's
Perfect.
okay? Beautiful. We'll give everyone a few more seconds, then we'll kick off. All right.
Are you feeling a couple of drops?
No, yes. It's raining. Let's see how that works out for us. I don't care. We're not stopping. We're committed. We're committed
Yeah.
now. So if it pours rain, it's just going to be the way it is. Hi, Susan. Dallas.
Susan.
Melissa. He was supposed to call back yesterday. All right. Time for a new hat. No, it's distressed. It is new. It's on purpose. It's like the ripped jean thing. All right. The water would look better if I was in it as well. I'm going to let you a little secret about this water. What's the temperature outside? 60? 60?
Maybe like 68.
60. I thought it was 66. I looked before. Atlantic City. Melissa, what's up? So right now, this water is 98 degrees and it feels all right.
Oh, yeah.
So now the feed is bleeping. No, I don't want to hear that. That's not. That is not. We are not bleeping. We are not bleeping. See what I did there?
I did.
All right. So while we'll hop on, we'll give everyone a couple seconds to hop on here. I have a funny thing that I'm going to share with you guys. So we get like 1 million inquiries a day, right? And then we'll get emails from people who maybe emailed before they thought about this. And they'll just send a simple response to like a Facebook post. How much? So the people on the other end who see a how much message, we make like 40 different models of everything, and we don't know. That would be like emailing a car dealership and asking how much a car is. So just think about that. Little food for thought. Before you message, kind of figure out what it is that you're messaging about and let us know, because we can't always see that on the other end. But we get all these messages in. How much? How much? How much? How much is a car? So that's a very broad question, and this is sort of similar, but not nearly as broad as cars are. All right, so today's topic. Let me take you over to Mary. I'm spinning her around, Mary.
All right.
All right, we're on you. Talk, go.
So today we're going to talk about making your backyard an at-home paradise. And we're going to talk a little bit about ways actually that Ben has made his area like really nice and incorporated the swim spot into his oasis in his yard. And also talk about some ways to make your swim spot user-friendly in your backyard paradise. Especially if you're in the cold, or just different ways to make it easier for you with this, with your swim spot in your backyard. How to make it nice. We just got back from our own visiting paradise for work, so we thought we would extend it to our Facebook Live.
I have a comment. So, I think my dog just got stuck on that wire. on the temporary wire for the Wi-Fi. That's probably not good. So, it's a work in progress. And with us, we did this, I don't remember, what month did we install this? May? Was it May, April? May? I don't know. I don't remember. So we did all the work real fast, and then we never did anything else. And that's sort of like what life is like, I think. So calling this an oasis, that's sort of a big word, I think some people, they are right off the bat. But it's okay if you don't do it all in one shot.
Right.
So, for us, we got the major stuff done. The swim spa's installed. Works awesome. We're in it all the time. And I'll turn around here and kind of pan to around it. There's the dog. So, in here, the deck is right around it. You can see the breezeway to the garage, and I'll come around the other side. And it's a higher deck. So the deck is all done. And
I think even the way that you decided for it to go in makes it very easy for you to get
absolutely
in and out.
And those are the things you really,
the covers with the cover lifters make it really easy for Beth to be able to open the covers by herself, or even for you to open by yourself. So you when you designed this area, although it was very limited and quick, you designed it in a way that you knew was going to make it easy to use, so that it would become part of your backyard, knowing that you would, add on to it in different ways.
For sure. And I want to do, someone on here, let's see, Timothy is talking about lights. I want to do lights all around.
Oh, that'll look
that'll look amazing. Yeah. And I just haven't gotten to it. We're busy as heck.
Yep.
And, life sort of has that way. But that's kind of the point of my comment, was that, hey, you know what? Do the big work first, and we did that. The broad brush strokes are done, and now we can fine tune it. And then the springtime we will. And normally if someone throws one in the end of the season, which there is still time, in the cold seasons to still get one installed this year, and lots of people are, you don't have to finish. It's okay. You can wait till spring. And here we are. We put it in basically in spring. Just before summer. We still didn't get to it because we're busy, but it works awesome, and it is finished. It's the finishing touches that we haven't gotten to, and that's okay. So it's never stopped being, progress.
Can you show that? And I realize you don't only have swim spa and hot tub stuff in there, but that deck box.
Oh yes.
We got a question the other day about and actually it goes along nicely with.
It does.
With this topic, but different ways to make storage a little bit easier. So I mentioned that Ben has that deck box, which he can fit.
Oh my! It is everything.
Exercise equipment in there.
Chemicals exercise, cushions for the chairs. So these chairs we actually take. One of the problems that we have. Actually, this is a whole subject on its own. Our weather. We live in Connecticut. Our weather sucks. There's no other way to put it. It's just, if all of our families weren't here, no one would want to live here. Other than the schools are good, great. There's lots of good schools. So, but the weather, I absolutely hate it. And it's like you can't leave the cushions on these chairs because it rains every other day. It rains all the time. In the summertime, July, it rained for 15 days in a row this year. So we didn't even get the summertime. Wasn't what it was supposed to be. You can't leave. Here's this bistro set that is awesome, and it works well without the cushions, but it's a lot more comfortable with the cushions, and it's just stuff that, here we kind of need to put stuff that's a little hardier, whereas when you go to Florida, you see some really neat outside furniture that it's just, you don't see it here, and there's a reason, and it's not weather conducive. So, we went with that stuff, but that deck box holds the exercise kit, all the cushions for the chairs, and they're perfectly dry. And then when we're, actually take the time, but Beth will sit there and read her book with the swim spa open. She'll sit in there for a few minutes, like kind of while she's getting in the swim spa, read, and then get in the swim spa and read. Yeah. So it works really well, but the cushions are kept in there. The chemicals are kept in there. The exercise equipment is kept in there.
And I think I like it because it kind of like matches.
It does match.
Outdoor decor.
For sure.
There are lots of different storage means.
Yeah.
And you can definitely look, Home Depot or even online for different things. But I do like that because it kind of fits in with the whole decor of your area.
So do you wanna talk about my wish list for everything for next year that we'd like to do? I'll let you hold the camera. There you go. There you go. So, okay.
All right.
Now watch this.
Oh, so Timothy also said his master spas is under the deck, and he has hanging curtain rods and curtains under the
lights.
deck. That's really neat. Yeah.
See if you can scroll up. I couldn't tell if anyone.
Yeah.
I didn't want to fat finger it.
Sure.
So okay. So right there is that's Beth and I. That's our bedroom, and it's literally, what do you think that is? 8 feet.
Yeah.
It's 9 feet from the edge of the swim spa to the French door that goes into our bedroom. It's right there, which is awesome. So the closer you can get it to the door in the cold climates, closer is better, because you are going to shovel a path to it. Keep that in mind. So that was all on purpose. Next thing, right down here, see that? Can you kind of show those 3 poles? So those are really ugly. We didn't get a chance to wrap them, but that middle one we're actually going to take out. The one where the Wi-Fi is.
Right
We're
here.
actually going to take that pole out, and then we're going to make a wooden live edge bar table that we're going to put right
Neat.
here, and it's going to go right in between the cover lifters. So it's like 9 feet long. And then we've already got the design made. Friend, actually the guy who tried to call in the middle of the live is who's going to help make it with us. And he's an amazing, does the epoxy cabinet maker, freaking talented kid. So we're going to make that there, so we'll be able to eat there. And it's sort of shaded by the overhang. Huh?
This guy has a... Timothy, you need to send us your some pictures, because
we wanna see it.
he also has robe hooks and the wood posts.
Yeah.
And a bottle opener. You could get one of those
I want the
Aloha
want the
ones.
surfboard ones. Absolutely. So that's for that side. And then we need to make the poles pretty. We need to get rid of the middle one. Put a table out there, so it's going to be a bar table. Higher, I like, like bistro height, like bar height. And then on this side over there, probably nothing here, but I would like some lounge chairs. We never got those. We just didn't get to it. And move that 2-seat chair maybe over there. Do some lounge chairs. So Beth
Oh,
can
here.
lay-
So those are the 2 seats, like little Adirondack chairs.
Yeah,
There's
they're
their little
super
bistro
comfortable.
set.
I love that chair. That probably goes in the breezeway, and then put 2 lounges there.
Nice.
We have a fire pit there, lights up around, and then you know what I'd really like? So now you warm climate people are going to make fun of us right now, and for that I would tell you to. Okay. So those of you who know what I'm talking about, if you live in the warm climate, you're going to tease us. I got 3 fingers for you. How's that? That's as clean as I can make that. So here they actually have palm tree rentals. I swear to God, they do. It's true. It's true. In fact, the dude who used to pick up,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, he has that business. So I think it's $1,200. They'll deliver and install. I think it's 3 palm trees, maybe 3 palm trees. Who's that?
Hi.
Hello. Mama's home from work, and they'll install them where they go, and then at the end of the season, they'll come and pick them up and take them back. So you can rent palm trees
That's cool.
for the year, for the summertime, and then they'll take them away.
Someone asked, how far does your deck come up?
Okay, so you know what? Here, pass me the camera. I'll show it,
Yeah.
because we've got that step. Okay, so what we've got, if you look over here, you can see that step. So this deck was existing, so otherwise I would have made it a little higher. This deck is about 32 inches from the bottom surface to the top of the swim spa. Then this is a step. We made one large step that goes down. It's 3 boards wide, and it goes all the way down. Whoop. Rotate. There you go. And that is exactly 24 inches. So those of you guys who been watching us for a while, you know that we love 24 inches. So when you open up the covers, which these, we use the cover mates here, the hydraulic assist. Beth can open these up with one hand. It is much easier to open covers from a higher platform than ground level. So we did that, was all on purpose. So Beth walks around here and literally opens up the swim spa covers in 30 seconds. It's fantastic from that height. And then from that step, it's exactly 24 inches. So you can put your feet on that step and then sit your tush. I'll pan. You can sit your tush right there, and right below is 24 inches, and it's perfect for getting in and out. I will say this, and actually we were talking, because it was dark last night when we got out. In the dark, and I don't have lights installed over here yet, you can't quite see where that step is. You know it's only, 2.5 feet wide, but you can't quite see it. So we need to put, the rope lights need to go all around there on the top. So we'll do the lights, and then we also need one on the bottom of that step, and then it'll be perfect. Yeah. So that's the plan on that. So lights, tiki torches, and maybe palm tree rental, and the bar on this side. That's my wish list. And music, which we have.
Yeah.
We have the speaker. So, but the install came out great, and we used the heck out of it. And right now, this water is clear.
Yep.
98 degrees. It is gorgeous.
And this is a challenge, an H2X Challenger 15 deep. It is 15 feet long. It's 8 feet wide. So Valerie, yes, this can fit in a garage.
Easy.
It is 8 feet wide, so it can fit in the bed.
And it's always bigger than people think it's going to be. The video. So are you pointing that at me?
Yes.
So right now, Mary and I are in the opposite corners. We are nowhere near each other. We are 15 feet away. So it is big and plenty big, but it still fits in a garage perfectly. I've never had a 15 not fit in a garage. Actually, Valerie wanted to see the neck and shoulder jets.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Hi, Anthony.
Anthony?
Anthony, yeah.
I did see your call. I'll call you later. I promise. We've been busy. So I had a missed call from Anthony. He's going to kick me in the butt. You want me to turn those neck? Hey, Val, you want me to turn those on?
And Donna would like you to step in and out of the swim spa.
With no shirt on? No. Okay, we can do that.
Sorry, I'm just going
Anything
through.
For you, Donna?
I'm just going through these questions here. Ashley, these cover lifts are the CoverMate 3. They are the hydraulic cover lifters.
Actually, we can. If I'm going to get out,
he can show you how to open that one over there.
Let's do. It's VSP 1. So pan to those. This is for you, Valerie.
So those jets are out of the water. They're meant to be out of the water. They are going to come down on the neck and shoulders for a massage.
Making the turn down.
Yep.
Oh, jet was loose.
Actually, you can show that they're also interchangeable. There's 3 different types. A spinner, a deep tissue, and a gentle massage, and you can move them by size to different spots throughout those seats.
So they're perfect. They work well. They feel great. Taking point, you can interchange them. They work great. They're loud though. You can't hear.
Yeah.
And on the live, you really can't. It messes up the camera.
Yeah.
And then should we show the therapy coat?
Sure. And Anthony actually wants to know if we have 2 sets of filters for swapping out when cleaning.
What? I don't. But you should. All right. So this is also Valerie. Therapy coat. And again, on the camera, it doesn't quite do it justice.
I know, it's hard to see.
You can see. So I'll just not hold on, and it's pushing me away. It's nice. It works real well. Feels good, but it's your whole body.
Yep.
Really nice.
We do have a couple people who want to see you open the cover. Okay. We'll open one side. And yes, these covers, Ben is going to show how to open it, how easy it is to open. But they do always stay up like that.
Yes. Actually, you know what? So, right where you are, sit all the way in the corner. You facing this way?
Yes.
Actually, sit in the middle, please.
Okay.
So, a lot of times, we'll have people say, I don't want them standing up like that because it's going to block the view. So, so your camera there, my phone is right near Mary's face.
Literally.
Literally, 6 inches from her nose. So the cover ends here. You have all that where you can see. So pan
Yep.
camera, it's not blocking a view.
Right.
Because if you're sitting on that other end, you're seeing everything. And then from my view, I can see everything from the both sides as well. So it's not nearly, what
Yeah.
people think it is. It's not like right in your face. These things are 15 feet long. And it's way more open than it is closed.
And you say it all the time too. If it goes any lower, you are going to have to lift it.
Right.
And so the fact that it's that high actually makes it that much easier
Actually, so
to open and close.
pop over here.
Yep.
Then you can see me get in and out.
Scott is asking, is it okay to fill with water from a saltless filtration system?
If
it's saltless,
yeah.
yes, it's okay. You just don't want to put salt because all of your components are self-contained, so it'll just be too corrosive. Yep. I'm just going through. We've got lots of questions and ideas in here.
Okay. So, which Donna?
Oh, Donna Wetter. Yeah.
I was going to say that.
Our friend.
Yep.
Cindy, yes, you can buy the cover for a 15 deep. You just need to contact your dealer, and they'll be able to order one for
You guys
you.
ready to see this close?
Yep.
So now remember, if it drops down below, you have to lift it up to close it. This is what I have to do. Fingers. Safety.
Whoops. There go the questions.
I got him.
Sharon, I'm not really sure the cost of a cover. Again, if you give your dealer a call, they will let you know what it is, the cost is currently to order one.
So, everyone want to see this? So when I open these covers, you have this handle here. I actually don't use it because we have, I've seen a couple of times where they'll give a little tear underneath from the handles when the covers get heavier. So I don't actually use it. I lift right under the cover.
You can see his hand.
Then I'll grab the cover lifter.
There's the bar.
I'm 2 feet below.
Yep, show Donna how you get in. And then you're going to show Valerie once more where the jets hit you.
Neck and shoulders.
Yep.
Or does she want to turn them on?
Oh, we can turn them on.
So here, I can do it.
Yep. Should a pre-filter be used for topping off?
By the book, it probably should. I don't. I'm like when we tell you guys, I don't always follow the rules.
Ben, not follow the rules?
Right, if you can
Shocking.
imagine that. So I sort of do what I want, and we've been doing this a long time. And as you get more comfortable with it, you'll do things your way. I don't use a pre-filter, so I have well water here, and it's terrible. So if Beth is watching, she's in there just laughing because our well water is so harsh. We do not use it in this swim spa. I know that you can use it and use the metal out and get rid of it. We don't. We have the pool company bring the water in. Fills it up in 5-10 minutes. It's amazing. They charge us, I think they charge us like $1.50, $1.75. We've been getting water for them for years. What?
Cindy said that you're not too bad to look at.
Thank you. So that's how we do it, but I use the hose even with the crappy water. I'll top off just to put an inch or two in there, and it's fine. But I will run a little bit of metal out when I do top it off. Okay? Let me turn these on for Val real quick.
Yep. Valerie, when you talk to Ben later too, he can talk to you about the covers in your garage.
Yeah, the height.
Yeah, that might be a separate conversation. With having an end-to-end cover, a deck would still absolutely be okay. It actually will make it easier for you to roll the cover off, Shelly.
All right, you ready? I won't be able to hear you.
This is for Valerie so that she could see where the neck and shoulder jets hit when sitting in that corner seat.
Good?
Yeah.
Shut it off?
Sure.
Well, I don't want to.
All right. So some other things, we live in the cold climate, and a couple of other questions that people have asked are about getting in and out when it's cold. And one, it's much harder to get in when you're warm. When you're warm, and then you're inside and you have to come out in the cold and you get in, so you just literally just run in and you get in the warm, and it feels really good. And you get to the point where when you're sitting in the swim spa or exercising in the swim spa, it's actually not as hard to get out because you're warm, you're sweating.
For sure.
It almost feels refreshing to get out. But we have heard of some neat suggestions, like there are heated towel racks that you can get for outside.
I might be getting to the age where that sounds nice to me.
And another idea was to put a nice big robe or even like a nice big towel in the dryer, and then put it in the igloo cooler, like a big cooler, and it's supposed to keep the towel or the robe warm so that when you get out, you take it out of the cooler and it's nice and warm. So just another way to make it a little bit nicer.
I'm like instant gratification, and I'm a super pain in the ass. I just can't. I love it. It's a great idea. I just can't see me ever doing that. I don't know.
Yeah.
But we have a lot of people on there, and it's a freaking.
I think I'd be more likely to get like the heater, the towel rack.
The towel rack, which I would think that if you can hang a towel over it, you can hang a robe over it.
Right. Yeah. Well, and even a nice big towel works well. Tom, yes, the cover lifters can be added. This is the standard cover that comes with the trainer series, and they just added the cover lifters.
You or me?
You.
So with the covers, keep in mind this is outside. We're in the middle of Connecticut. We're in the higher elevations. We're not down in New Haven. So this is right on the edge of Litchfield County. Higher elevations. It's colder here. We get more snow. It's a harsher environment up where we live. So I was concerned, and I want the highest amount of energy, conservation. And the snow load covers, the standard covers, are the most efficient. Okay, there are certain scenarios where I would choose otherwise, but outside, I like the cover mates because with our deck height, I knew that Beth would be able to open those with one hand, and that was the key. Okay. So that was why we chose that. Everything was on purpose.
Jana asked about cleaning the inside of the cover, and actually I don't remember the name right now, but we did have someone else who asked that question. So Ben, do you want to just address the best way to...
It's the Lysol mildew
Yes.
remover. That's what Mike
Yes.
said, right? So actually we'll give Mike a little shout out. Mike Leahy is our boy. He's our guy. He's just one of the admins on the Master Spa's owners page. He's like the customer service rep for the entire world.
Yeah,
and
the entire
just
Facebook world.
Absolutely awesome. But it was his idea, and he's come up with some stuff that I have never heard before, and I hope I've given him some tricks that he never came up with before. Although I have quite a few tricks from him. He really knows what he's doing. He's great. He's one of our dealers, and he's a fantastic guy. But he said use Lysol mildew remover. So it's a spray. You spray it on there. Cleaned it off, works great. And on the outside, I love the 303.
Yeah, the 303 protectant.
The 303 UV protectant on the outside is fantastic.
How many times do you use that?
You know what? I did it once when we installed them, and it's due again. So
yeah,
I need
maybe
to,
once a quarter or something.
Yeah, 4 times a year is what's recommended. I love that product. In fact, we started using it on everything that was outside because it brings old stuff back. Like we have these old chairs. They're 20 years old in plastic.
Yeah.
They look new.
That's awesome.
That stuff is amazing.
Yeah.
So it keeps everything moist, and it's shiny and clean, and just really fantastic product.
The other person who asked that was Deanna in Washington, so hopefully that answered her question.
There you go.
Two other questions that we got ahead of time. One was that the person is 5'9", and would a 15-foot swim spa be enough room for swimming?
Oh, totally.
More than enough room.
Yeah. It's huge.
And this one I'll have you answer. Is the 303 okay to put on the end-to-end covers? I think so, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll take this one.
Yep, that's...
David in Indiana. All right. Can you place a hot tub on a gravel bed in place of concrete or a deck? Looking to do a crushed limestone patio and pad for the hot tub. So here's the thing. Has it been done a million times? Yes, for sure. If something happens, the gravel bed is not recommended. It will void your warranty. It's not something that we see all the time. And you said it was written hot tub. I would tell you this. A hot tub can get away with a lot more things that a swim spa can't. So I really like cement pad, solid pad for a swim spa. And on a hot tub, you're taking some risk, although I don't recall seeing one crack. Do you, Mary? I mean, we've been here quite a while now. So there's lots of them done, but in your warmer climates, they're not going to have the frost heave, and I know you get frost heave in Indiana.
Yep.
So it's not officially recommended in any way. Have we seen it done? We certainly have. Just understand you're taking some risk. Okay? So even if you dig down into a base and compact it, you still have that, whereas if cement heaves, it typically heaves the whole thing, and you're not going to have that, pressure on one side. But in the Northeast, you would not put a swim spa on gravel. You would not, we don't recommend that at all. Hot tubs, we don't recommend it, but you can get away with it sometimes. So that's on you, though. But be advised, you are risking the warranty.
Someone asked if we can show the swim function. We're not going to swim today, but we have done...
We can show it.
Yeah, we can show you how it works in here, and we definitely have several videos in the past that we've done where we've actually shown the swim function.
Sit in the back, I'll turn it on.
Yep, so Ben's going to just show you the swim jets. Again, in this swim spot, this is an H2X Challenger 15 deep.
Why don't you sit in the middle so you can really see it?
Okay. This person was just asking. Whoops, there's the waterfalls. Oh, that was cold.
Get back in there. So you can see that water is moving.
Yep. I can feel it.
Oh, yeah. It's powerful.
Jana, I would just use that Lysol when the covers are open and just let it dry out before you close it. But when the covers are on, they shouldn't really hit the water. I don't know about ammonia. We've just been given the recommendation to use that, the Lysol. But I would imagine that ammonia would work fine.
So I'm going to comment on the ammonia, and this is something from a different part of my life.
Oh, I know. I have the same problem.
You don't mix bleach and ammonia, because if you breathe those fumes in, you drop dead. So chlorine is very similar to bleach. A lot of the same stuff in there. I wouldn't use ammonia anywhere near the chlorine. Not that you're using all that much chlorine in the swim spa or hot tub. I still wouldn't do it, because why? Why do it,
Yep. Was that on full power before?
That was full power.
Yeah, that was 25
Yep.
with pump 1 on high. My experience with ammonia, my mother used to clean with ammonia all the time. And when I was old enough to start cleaning and doing chores, she wanted me to clean with ammonia, and I said, I can't breathe when we use that. If you get me a different cleaner, I'll be more, and she did, and I was more willing to clean. But can you turn the lights on and the waterfalls? Yes, lights on at night. You might not be able to see them that great right now, but the waterfalls light up. The water line lights light up. The swim jets light up. There's a big light over here. The little waterfall over here lights up. You can kind of see it, but at nighttime it's pretty amazing.
You know what? Sometime we'll have to do. Actually, in the wintertime, it'll be dark.
It'll be dark at 4 o'clock, is right.
No, the lights at nighttime are fabulous. Absolutely awesome. They do not disappoint at all. People are, if you have light packages, you can add lights. You don't, and you don't need it. It's awesome as is.
I noticed Kayla put a link up here. If any of you have pictures of your backyard oasis, of your backyard paradise, we would love to see them. You can post them on there. We know you all have some really great ideas. We've seen some really amazing installs where you each have made your own paradise in your yard with either your swim spa or your hot tub, and we love to see those. So put those on. That would be amazing.
And it's funny because people ask us so often, what do we do, best practices, recommendations, and I always tend to talk about the nuts and bolts so that the swim spa is very functional and utilitarian, and it's easy to get in and open the covers. Those are typically our primary concerns. The finishing touches afterwards, they're so individual. I mean, you could have, all kinds of landscaping and bushes and plants and really make these, we've seen some installs where people go, way above and beyond, and they just, when they must feel amazing when they go out to their swim spa, and that's the whole thing. This is for you. This is a selfish thing for your family. Make it yours, however that, whatever that means to you. Some people may say, hey, you know what, I think Ben's install looks stupid. You may say, hey, I like this, I like that. It's your canvas. You can paint it any way you want. And that's the whole thing. You can make it what you want. And the best part is, you can change your mind. If there's something that we don't like afterwards, I can do anything I want. We've never stopped developing out here and building the garage, and adding this and making the overhang so the gas grill is covered now, and now we have added Wi-Fi out here so that it works better, since it didn't work at all before. And it's just it's your world. You can make it however you want to, and that's the most exciting part. And it's not going to be in the first year, although some people really, if you ordered a swim spa, you had a substantial wait, you had time to plan, and we had people really get ready in a way that is non-typical. And their installs just turned out so well, and it wasn't on purpose that they had the extra time to plan on it, but they took advantage of that, and their installs came out just gorgeous day one, which is amazing.
Yeah.
So keep that in mind. You make this however you want, so that it's your oasis, and hopefully by the time you're done, I'm done too, because it never stops. Any other questions on there?
Yes, there are lots of videos that show the exercise equipment. You can look back on either the YouTube page or the videos here on Master Spa's Facebook page. Valerie also wants to know, if the Challenger is 25 on high, what's the high speed for the trainer?
So actually, if we put the two VSPs on, it's the same as the Trainer 15.
Right.
You want me to show it?
Sure. Willis, in the winter, you will need to sweep the snow off the cover because it is a snow load cover that seals the tub completely, and there is no heat or moisture escape, so you will have to sweep the snow off.
Don't use a shovel.
Ben, they can't hear you.
So this is the two pumps on.
Yeah, so that would be about the high speed on a Trainer 15, similar to that.
It's moving plenty of
Oh
water,
yeah.
swimming.
Yep. All right. Any other questions?
So actually, Valerie and I had a conversation. Keep in mind, everybody, you've got 3 different lines of our swim spas. You've got the H2X Trainer, the H2X Challenger, and of course the Michael Phelps. The difference between them, there's no difference in quality. The difference between them is how fast they allow you to swim. So if you have, in the house, you have a college hopeful, Olympic hopeful, someone who's just a crazy, crazy strong swimmer, yeah, you might need the Michael Phelps. It's a good fit for you. If you have someone training for Ironman, a triathlon, or a lifelong swimmer, or a former swimmer, So they may not be as fast as they ever were, but they're swimming really hard and they swim well, want to have the ability to go, you know, that high gear, then the Challenger is a good fit. If it's recreational swimming, the H2X trainer moves plenty of water. So to give you an idea, Mary and I are not the best swimmers in the world, but we raced Ironman and we finished respectably about an hour and 15 minutes on the swim for both of us. That's about the top third. We're not the first person out of the water ever, but it's respectable. I can't swim in a trainer 15 at full speed for 30 minutes. It's a little too fast for me. The wheels start coming off. So it's moving plenty of water. If you're just looking for recreational swimming, the trainer is perfect. If you need it one gear higher and you want to swim hard and you're going to do some, you know, some really strong pulls, then you need a Challenger. And if you're a crazy strong swimmer, then of course the
Michael Phelps, yeah.
Okay, so that's really the differences. And then of course whatever size you want. The H2X trainer series has more sizes than the rest of them.
Yep.
Okay.
Shelly, we do recommend taking the rowing equipment out just because with the, you know, with the chlorine and being in the water all the time, they last better if you
Actually, we had a band.
take them out. Yeah.
How long was that in there? A year and a half?
Yeah. Too long. We did not listen to the recommendations and we left our row bars in at the warehouse and
year and a half
they did
in one
wear
row.
out.
Not the band.
Yeah.
The band actually got dry rotted and cracked.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Which
So-
can happen on dry land too.
Sure.
But
Any other quick questions before we sign off here?
perfect. 40 minutes. 41.
My husband needs one of those hats. We're still working on the apparel, figuring that
I don't
out.
want to show any more of my Master Spot shirt. Everyone send me that shirt. Win your day. We're working on it. We're working. I think that was Suzanne. I'm trying to remember. So we're working on it. If you guys could see my Master Spot's gear closet, you'd throw rocks at me.
Willis, yes. If you got this model with a hot tub, it would be the Challenger 19.
Yeah.
So it's the same size swim area as the 15, but it has the 4-foot hot tub in the back. So we think you're great too, Shelly. All right, so we will be back in 2 weeks on Wednesday. I don't even know what the date is today, so it's October 27th. We will be back.
Day before my birthday.
Oh boy. Kim, keep that in mind. Might have to do a birthday topic for our next for our next Facebook Live. All right, everybody, we will see you in 2 weeks. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions that we didn't get to, we'll come back later and check on them.
We'll be on tonight. We'll answer questions on there. If you have a question and you want specific to us, you want it private, send them private message in and just make sure you write on top in big letters, you know, for Ben and for Mary, and then they'll forward it to us. There's a lot of messages that go in there, so we don't always see them. So just bear with us on that. But if you want to send something private, you certainly can. All right?
All right.
We're out. Peace.
Bye.
2
Have a
weeks.
good night.